What's up? We got The Flash, Season 1, Episode 9, The Man in the Yellow Suit. So this episode starts off with, it's Christmas time, even though it's not really Christmas time at the time of this video's making. But let's just pretend this episode aired on Christmas time. But when I'm making this video, it's not Christmas time. It's only February 2027. It's only February 27th. 2022. Just saying. So, but yeah. So Barry and Iris are exchanging gifts, and Barry and Iris are exchanging gifts. Barry gives Iris one of her mom's wedding bands, which she lost, a replica version of her mom's wedding bands that she lost in a field trip at the zoo. And yeah, and Ace kind of suspicious. He's kind of like, is there something going on between Barry and Iris? But Iris tries to play it off as like, Eddie, you're crazy. Barry doesn't like her. He's just a friend, and Barry's telling her this too. But I'm thinking, Iris, I know there's a lot of people that don't like Laurel and Arrow season 3 right now. Like at the time when that season came out. But Iris is so oblivious to this. So yeah. So then scientists are attacked by a man in a yellow suit because it seems like every time a villain attacks a science lab, Dark Archer now the man in the yellow suit. Why? Just why? just why? So Barry realizes that the man in yellow suit is back. So Caitlin's walking into a parking lot when she sees Ronnie, who we saw at the end of Arrow season 1, episode 8. Or was that? Yeah, it was episode 8. Yeah, that's what we didn't mention in episode 8. We met Samantha Clinton in the last episode of The Flash. She was Oliver's ex-girlfriend who he got pregnant, who his mom paid in episode 20 of Arrow season 2. I forgot to mention when I actually read that episode, but now I'm mentioning it here because I am. So, yeah, I forgot to mention it because it plays more effect into the next season, but of both the respective crossovers of each show. But for now, she's just a, hey, Oliver, sure about his mom, and she loves, yeah. So, anyway, so yeah, so Joe's like, Barry, you're not gonna attack this guy. So yeah, so Iris tries to console Barry, but what Eddie said. Yeah, also Eddie gave Iris a key to his apartment, so Eddie's making Iris move in. Yeah, so anyway, well, I keep saying anyway. So yeah, so anyway, the man in the yellow suit says, and he's like, Barry's like, you killed his mom. Why? He killed Barry's mom. And he's like, why? And he's like, I'm gonna do my best voice. He's like, to learn that you're gonna have to catch me. And it's basically a Barry Flash versus Man in Yellow Suit fight. Actually, I'm gonna call him Reverse Flash because that's a better name. So Reverse Flash versus the Flash fight, and the Reverse Flash is like, you know who he is, and Barry's like, bro, I don't know who you are. He's like, you do, Barry. They've been at this a long time, you and I, and him, and he's like, that's why I'm always one step ahead of you, and he's like, it's your destiny to lose me it's your destiny to lose to him. Barry's destiny to lose to the Reverse Flash, like it was Barry's mom's destiny to die. So he just zooms out of there, and Barry goes visit his dad. And Barry says that it was his fault the first time why his dad's in jail, now it's Barry's fault. And Barry's dad's like, just don't let Reverse Flash take any more lives. Don't let him take any more. So they talk with Christina McGee, who's the actress, played the same character on the 90s version of the show, which is weird that they're able to get the same actress to play the same character, but in a different version of the character. Because instead of working for Star Labs, she works for Mercury Labs. Yeah. It's the same character, it's the same actress, but she's playing a different portrayal of the character that she played in the 90s version. So, weird. And in that show, she kind of had a romantic relationship with Barry, but in this one, she's kind of angry at Harrison Wells, and yeah, so they go and fight. Yeah, so Barry, blackmails her, so Barry finally tells Iris the truth about how he's always loved her and how he's always wanted to tell her this, like during Christmases, birthdays, college, graduation, but he never got to tell her. So so the gang decide to build a contraption, decide to build like a device to trap the Reverse Flash, but he just keeps he keeps directing. Drew tries to ask him why he killed Nora, but he questions Wells instead of answering Joe, and he's like, your powers are exactly like those of the Flash. And he's like, my powers are like the Flash. No. Someone say it's the reverse of the Flash. Get it? Reverse Flash. And he beats up Wells for some reason. And yeah, so Caitlin, after seeing Ronnie, tries to tell Cisco, but Cisco doesn't believe her until they actually see him, and he tells her how he's not Ronnie. And I'm like, if you're not Ronnie, then just tell her who you are. If you're not Ronnie Raymond, then... And she keeps telling him about how he'll make him remember who he is. And he says, Firestorm, and just leaves. But then at the end of the episode, he shows up to help Barry fight the Reverse Flash. And he's like, don't contact him again. And but what is all this? If he's not Ronnie Raymond, then just tell her who you are. If you're not her boyfriend, then tell her who you are so she doesn't think that you're just a memoryless version of her boyfriend who doesn't remember anything. That would solve anything. So they mentioned about how Wells is, but then at the end of the episode, we see Wells go into that, we see him get out of his wheelchair, wear a random ring, and reveal that Dr. Wells is really the Reverse Flash in disguise. I kind of picked it up beyond the voice of the vibration. So Wells has been the Reverse Flash the entire time. So does that mean Wells killed Barry's mom? Is that what the show's trying to tell us? That Wells killed Barry's mom? I don't know. But yeah. But that was a good reveal. I really enjoyed that reveal. Knowing that Barry's mentor, who's been trying to help him, is the real one that killed his mom and whooped his butt, whooped his ass, is a great reveal. But yeah, that was The Flash. I really enjoyed this episode. This and the last one are my two favorite episodes. I just like the reveal of Wells being the Reverse Flash. It was the most shocking and the best reveal ever. Yeah, but anyway, that's it, and I'll see you next time when we review more of The Flash.